Do you start every day with a warm, comforting cup of coffee? Coffee can be a gentle ritual, a moment of peace, even a spark of joy. But there's one small mistake many women make with their morning coffee, a mistake that over time can quietly weaken your bones, drain away your strength, and increase your risk of painful fractures. Today, we're going to reveal exactly what that mistake is, why it harms you, and what you can swap instead so you can keep your bones healthy while still enjoying your favorite morning drink. Because you deserve strong bones, a confident stride, and the freedom to move comfortably for many years to come. Why bone health declines after 60. First, let's talk about why bone health is such a delicate topic for women over 60. After menopause, your estrogen levels drop dramatically. Estrogen is more than a reproductive hormone. It helps regulate the cells that build and break down your bones. When estrogen falls, your bones lose their natural protector. That means the cells that break down bone, called osteoclasts, start working overtime, while the cells that build bone, called osteoblasts, can't keep up. The result is that your bones become thinner, more brittle, and more likely to crack or break from even a small fall. Add to that the fact that calcium absorption naturally declines with age, and you can see why so many wise, strong women find themselves diagnosed with osteopenia or osteoporosis after 60. But the coffee itself is not the enemy. It's what so many people add to their coffee that becomes the hidden danger. The dangerous coffee add-in revealed. Flavored, sugar-loaded creamers and refined sugars are the biggest silent threats in your morning cup. These flavored creamers might taste good and feel like a little treat, but they're usually full of refined sugars, hydrogenated oils, trans fats, phosphates, and artificial flavors. When you combine a sweet creamer with hot coffee every morning, the high sugar content creates an acid load in your bloodstream. Your body needs to neutralize this acid quickly, and one way it does that is by pulling alkaline minerals, like calcium, out of your bones. It's a biological survival strategy, but over time, this robs your bones of their precious calcium reserves. Many flavored creamers also contain phosphates, those shelf-stable chemicals meant to keep them fresh. Too much phosphate, without enough calcium, throws your body's mineral balance off. Your parathyroid gland starts working overtime, breaking down even more bone tissue to keep your blood calcium steady. The trans fats and hydrogenated oils in flavored creamers interfere with vitamin D metabolism. Vitamin D is essential for absorbing calcium. If your body can't use vitamin D well, your bones will suffer. So think about it. You may be gently sipping that cup, thinking you're doing no harm, but those sugary, chemical-laden creamers are quietly draining the strength from your bones, one cup at a time. What happens in your body? Let's break this down in a simple way. You pour sweetened, flavored creamer into your coffee, maybe a little extra sugar too. Minutes later, the sugar rush hits your bloodstream. Your insulin rises, your acid load increases, your bones have to give up calcium to neutralize the acid. Meanwhile, phosphate chemicals in the creamer confuse your mineral balance, and vitamin D doesn't work as effectively. The combination means your bones lose calcium, and you can't rebuild them well either. Your skeleton is being robbed of its strength, drop by drop, day by day. That's why you see women after 60 struggle with shrinking height, back pain, easily broken wrists or hips, and posture changes. And it all might trace back to something as innocent as a morning coffee routine. How common this mistake is. If you feel a bit shocked, don't feel alone. Every day, health-conscious women who have been doing this for decades say things like, "I only use a splash," or "It's fat-free, so it must be healthy." But fat-free usually means sugar-laden, and sugar-free versions often have chemicals that harm your gut and bones. Coffee by itself, black, or with a splash of real milk, is not the villain. It's the flavored, sugary creamers and excessive sugar that quietly weaken your bones while you think you're treating yourself. What to use instead? Here are some gentle, delicious alternatives so you can still enjoy your morning ritual. Unsweetened almond milk, naturally low in acid and enriched with calcium. Oat milk with its creamy texture that's gentle on digestion. A splash of real milk with no added chemicals. Black coffee, perfectly fine for most women in moderation. A sprinkle of cinnamon that stabilizes blood sugar and tastes comforting. Or a dash of pure vanilla with zero sugar and lovely aroma. If you crave a little sweetness, use a tiny bit of honey or pure maple syrup instead of artificial syrups. Even then, keep it moderate. Your bones will thank you. Other habits to protect your bones. While we're talking about bones, here are a few other gentle steps to keep them healthy and strong. Walk every day. Weight-bearing activity stimulates bone growth. Get sunlight. Vitamin D from sunlight helps you absorb calcium. Eat leafy greens, rich in magnesium and calcium. Add beans and sardines, surprising sources of bone-friendly minerals. Strengthen your balance so you are less likely to fall. Remember, protecting your bones isn't just about calcium pills, it's a whole lifestyle. Common myths about coffee and bones. Some people ask, isn't coffee itself bad for bones? In moderation, about 1 or 2 cups a day, coffee is perfectly fine. It even has antioxidants that support your brain and heart. It's the sugary, artificial creamers that sneak in and cause the real harm. So you don't have to give up coffee. You just have to make it cleaner. Real-life success story. Let me tell you about a patient we'll call Sophia. Sophia is 69, bright, funny, and strong, but she came with terrible back pain. Her morning habit was sweet caramel creamer in every coffee cup, 3 cups a day. Her bone scan showed severe osteopenia. We gently switched her to oat milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. She cut back on sugar, started adding more greens and a short daily walk. In 1 year, her bone density improved. She felt stronger. Her back pain eased, and she never had to quit coffee. Small steps made a big difference. How to make a gentle change. Don't overhaul your life overnight. Just pick one of these ideas. Swap flavored creamer for unsweetened almond milk. Add a calcium-rich vegetable to lunch. Take a gentle walk after breakfast. Or get 15 minutes of sunlight today. Change is easier when it's gentle. Your bones will slowly become stronger, steadier, and more confident, just like you. Why it matters so much. Your bones are your freedom. They let you stand tall. They let you hug your grandchildren. They let you garden, walk, dance, and live without fear. Every bite you take, every sip you drink, can either build your bones or steal from them. So why let sugary chemicals in your coffee, something so easy to fix, chip away at your strength? You are wiser than that. Protecting your bones does not have to mean giving up everything you love. It means making small, loving choices every day. And the next time you stand in front of the coffee pot, remember that you are strong, you are wise, and you deserve to stay that way.